thumbnail has yet again revealed that I'm not alone in the studio today. There is a slight bit of a role reversal. Well, I'm in an absolute playful mood, but I have two people who are from the hospitality industry on screen today. Welcoming my first friend, Parna Pethe.
Hello.
There she is. And here's welcoming another very dear friend of mine, and that is Lalit Prabhakar. There he is.
Hello.
And here they are. So that's Parna, that's Lalit, and they're coming up with a wonderful film of theirs called Medium Spicy. So what do you want me to make today for you? You tell me.
Bhajia.
Let's bring in some magic and some vegetables.
Different kind of bhajiyas.
Different kind of bhajiyas. So here, ladies and gentlemen, for you, Mumbai Fritters. Let's begin. So Parna, in the film, you are from the front desk.
Yes.
And Lalit, you are a sous chef.
In real life.
In real life. आप actually बताइए कि what should the content be of the bhajia? Which vegetables? Your favorite?
Yeah, I think we should start with the mirchis.
Mirchi. So you like spicy?
Even if our film is medium spicy, I prefer spicy
stuff.
food. So I think we should start
keep
with
things medium spicy because that kind of goes with the flavor. These chilies are the regional poblano chilies, which are also called Panveli Mirchi. So these are not very spicy. Literally medium spicy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slit this in the center, but I'll come to that a little later. Before that, what I'm going to do is make the batter, which is going to be like a universal batter, which we're going to use for all the different vegetables, right? Now, first things first, generically, bhajia uses gram flour.
Right.
At least in our part of the world. So, which is also known as besan. This is unroasted. Yeah. So, I'm going to take all of this because I'm making a universal batter. Okay. So, technically, when you think of a bhajia or a bhaji or anything Indian when it comes to fritters, we think of potatoes. We think of
kanda, khekda bhaji.
And it is typically called a khekda bhaji.
Yeah.
Moong bhaji.
Huh?
Moong bhaji, yeah.
Moong bhaji or any of those dal bhajis like a chana dal bhaji and blah blah blah. We can go on and on and on when it comes to bhajis, and especially which is monsoon time.
बारिश का मौसम चल रहा है.
And I'm from Pune.
You want me to add?
So in Pune there is Sinhagad, no? So where we get like khekda bhajis are the most famous bhajia.
Khekda bhaji basically, because you know she's saying that again and again, are literally crab bhaji or khekda bhaji.
Chef,
Ish.
what is saying?
Vegetarian, I understand, but there is no reference of crabs here except for the shape that it is, because it's quite an unusual shape. Now let's add salt to this, and salt in this case is of course taste and flavor, and it will also help in bringing out the flavor of all the other vegetables as well. So these two things, what I'm going to do is making it medium spicy, adding in a little bit of chili powder. Not too much because we want to keep it generic for the entire family, right? Now, when you think of gram flour, it is kind of pasty, like how we say chikat. Now to get that crispness in the bhaji, I'm going to add an ingredient which is cornstarch.
So हमारे फिल्म में वो crispness लाने के लिए हम लोगों ने सही को लिया है. सही काम किया.
क्या बात है?
क्या बात है? So cornstarch, and to this I'm going to add in. Come on, sous chef.
This is dhania. Okay.
It's dhania.
It's dhania.
So it's coriander.
It's dhania.
It's
Okay.
dhania.
I'm not a chef in the film.
Now that you know, can you
Yeah.
see? That was a breeze. So let's add in coriander crushed, which is of course the coriander seeds. Bharpur. Bharpur means like enough. Now, what we're going to do is add water to this, but we need to add water with a lot of caution because you do not want it runny. The whole idea is to ensure that when you dip in any vegetable, the batter needs to cling on top of it. It literally has to coat the vegetable, because if it does not coat here, nothing is going to happen here because it's all going to kind of drain out. Yeah. So water needs to be added with absolute caution. That's why I was tapping you again and again. Okay, मैं डालता हूँ. मैं डालता हूँ. So let's add a little without getting too adventurous.
So it shouldn't be runny, right?
It shouldn't be runny. You want to mix it?
Come on, show your skills.
Easy, easy. You don't want it flying everywhere.
He took special training for the film, okay?
And it shows. Look at the way he's whisking it.
Beautiful.
2 years back. But yeah.
Okay, now that it's kind of clumping together, this is the time when you add in some more water. Now this is the note of caution that I was talking about, because we don't want to get adventurous about the consistency.
Correct.
Okay, now who cooks in the house? You do? You do? You do?
She.
I do.
You do?
I do.
What's your most favorite thing to cook?
I like to cook Maharashtrian food. Yeah, and
Sagra Sangeet.
Sagra
Asam
Sangeet. Yeah, I'm not very good with. I mean, I'm a vegetarian also,
Okay.
so I like to cook Maharashtrian food.
And how about you? Whose food do you really like?
I like to eat
You like to eat generically.
Yes.
And your most
I'm a
favorite thing to
foodie.
eat?
anything and everything.
We cooked
तो
curry
लेकिन
together.
हमारी फिल्म में जितने लोग हैं वो अगर देखे जाए तो मतलब सारे होम कुक है मतलब वो जैसे सागर
पसंद है।
Yeah.
सबको पसंद है सही तामणकर है
We have Sagar in the
देशमुख है।
film, who's playing his friend in the film. So he's also a chef. So Sagar is like a real chef in his life. So
And he's cooking on camera as well.
yeah,
Correct.
he is,
Correct.
So
and he's
real
like
and real.
talking on the camera, saying his dialogues, talking to him, cooking food, and like complex food. Huh? I mean, like, and Sagar invites a lot of people to his house.
Oh,
So
nice. I think that's cool. That's cool. I think
It's
we've gotten the
perfect.
consistency right. See?
Can
Now-
I taste this?
Like if
I
you
love
can.
to eat this kacha.
Okay, like if you can take the taste of it, I'm comfortable. Like I'll give you very little because I don't know if you're okay with gram flour.
I love it.
Gram flour.
Kacha gram flour.
Wow. Like this is the
I
first
can
time.
eat like.
उसको बचपन में टिफिन में देती थी उसकी माँ
No, I really like to eat this.
No, you know,
kacha.
I had friends who love eating cake batters. Like the smell of cocoa, vanilla, and all of that put together. But this batter is like a first.
I can
for me
eat
as
this
well.
in a vati. I really love it.
Vatila. Okay, so the batter's done and ready. Let's move this aside.
Yeah.
And move on to our vegetables. Now, we have cauliflower here. We need to cut them in florets like this. You cut it lengthwise and then just keep cutting it lengthwise. So there's no rocket science as such to this.
Can I cut?
You want to?
Yeah.
As long as you don't snip
Mess
your
it
finger
up?
off. No. Mess it up is fine. Don't cut your finger off.
Okay.
And you're a left-handed
Yes,
person. And I see
I
that.
am.
Go easy. Go slow. Okay. Superb. Maybe one more time.
Here?
Yeah. Superb. Okay, so cauliflower is cut and ready.
Okay.
Our batter's ready. Oil is hot enough.
You know what my mother does? She adds hot oil into this batter.
the batter.
It's called mohan.
Mohan. You can add it also. What happens in that case is the batter kind of absorbs lesser oil while frying.
Okay.
So it's actually a good idea. We can add a little also.
Why is it
Can I?
called mohan?
Mohan may have started the process. Okay, so I'm just adding like a tablespoon of this hot batter, and it's important to mix it. Not with your fingers, not with your hand, but with a spoon, spatula, or a whisk.
Okay.
Why?
Because it's hot.
Simple.
Nice.
Why did you choose bhajia? Why did you put me in a spot like that?
शेफ बिकॉज नॉस्टैल्जिया मतलब भजिया बचपन से एक ऐसी चीज है जो हम लोग मतलब अलग अलग जगहों पे खाते ही आ रहे हैं
I agree.
और बॉम्बे बारिश और भजिया ये तो मतलब लेजिट कॉम्बिनेशन
Classic combo.
Classic, absolutely. So what I'm doing is as simple as just dipping this into the batter. Just tapping it so that the extra or excess batter comes out. And simple, yeah. There's no rocket science to it. It's just important to get the consistency, the salt, the flavors correct.
Can I do it?
Please.
If.
मतलब ये बैटर जो है ना वो फिल्म है हमारी और ये डिफरेंट वेजिटेबल्स जो है
Are the different
कैरेक्टर्स एंड
Yeah, and also about relationships, we don't know, no? I mean, whether a recipe will work or
True,
not.
very
so
true.
it's, I think, also true with Nissim. He also doesn't know what recipe is going to work for him, and for that, you will have to see the film and see which recipe is going to work for Nissim.
work.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll just take this slotted spoon. And it's important to just give it one or two flips here and there because you don't want it to, get too burnt or charred.
Right,
Now see, this is fried and ready.
right. This is done.
This is done.
Okay.
And see, most of these vegetables are, such that, a little bit of crunch, a little bit of bite, a little bit of that undone will also taste nice.
Okay.
So it's just fine. And when you were speaking about your film and the flavors, that's exactly how, life also is, whether it's back home or in a hotel. It's so similar.
मुझे लगता है कि खाने की तरह ही है, मतलब जो रेसिपी अगर सेम भी हो लेकिन हर इंसान की मतलब अलग उसकी एक खूबी होती है। तो एक ही रेसिपी अगर अलग अलग इंसान बनाए तो जो भी बनने वाला है वो
स्वाद बहुत अलग
होगा।
सो इवन इफ यू फॉलो द सेम रेसिपी दैट आई हैव शोन यू, you will have your own interpretation, you will have your own little touches and elements of personalization. So yeah, just go all out and bring it.
सेम है रिलेशनशिप्स के बारे में भी। ऐसा लगता है कि हर रिलेशनशिप के लिए आपको अलग से ही ध्यान देना पड़ता है।
So true, so true.
उसकी अलग रेसिपी होती है
ना? Okay, so literally our cauliflower fritters are done and ready. You identify this?
फरस भी।
French beans.
French beans, Frisbee, it's all the same. Okay.
French beans. It has a reference to a film also.
एक्चुअली शेफ मुझे आपसे कुछ पूछना था। तो फिल्म में मेरा जो किरदार है निस्सिम, वो एक डिलेमा में है कि उसको पेरिस में एक जॉब मिल रहा है।
ओके।
एज ए शेफ।
ओके।
और वहाँ पे हेड शेफ का जॉब उसे मिल रहा है। तो वो सब ये यहाँ पे दोस्त, फैमिली, ये सब छोड़ के वो पेरिस में जाए या ना जाए, इसके बारे में वो सोच रहा है।
हाउ नाइस, हाउ नाइस।
तो ऐसा कुछ आपके बारे में भी हुआ है रियल लाइफ में?
हाँ, नौकरियां तो मतलब ऑफर्स वाइज आई गॉट many in my working career. This, by the way, my 20th year in business.
Oh,
yeah. So
wow.
this July I'll be 20 officially in the space.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, you can imagine in 20 years how many offers, how many people would have kind of given me that offer. Some people, you know, give you that little extra salary and they think, अच्छा इसको salary दे देंगे तो आ जाएगा. Some people give you those designations which don't even exist. So from a sous chef, the next jump would be an executive chef. Then you go to a corporate chef, and then there is literally stagnation. So then comes the creativity of the management. Then they start grand master chef, master chef, cluster manager, cluster master chef. You know, so they just come up with creative jargons, and it goes on and on and on. So yeah, many opportunities. Some I took, of course. Some I did not because I didn't want to. But yeah, you're always in that state. Yeah. So now similarly, I'm frying French beans, dipping it in the batter and dipping it in hot oil.
You can also cheat people for a mirchi bhaji.
है ना?
With this.
When you were cooking on set, what did you do with all the food? Did you eat it? Did you feed your crew, your co-actors?
नहीं, ऐसे नहीं होता था। सेट पे हम लोग जब भी मौका मिलता था तभी कुछ ना कुछ बना लेते थे।
Lalit had even made a cake for one of our
Seriously?
team members.
आशीष मेहता।
How nice, yeah.
तो
Was it a carrot cake?
गाजर हलवे सा केक होता तो।
अरे वाह।
No, carrot cake.
हाँ। Not really. Like gajar halwa cake is different. Carrot cake is different. Carrot cake is very typically a recipe. Okay, so this is also done and ready.
But there used to be a lot of yummy food on set.
है ना? I can imagine if
like
it's a.
pastries,
तो हम लोग वहाँ पे बाओबाब
cookies.
एक रेस्टोरेंट था पुणे में, और हमारा वर्कशॉप भी वहीं पे हुआ था। मतलब हम
अच्छा, the training, the whole
yeah.
training process.
The kitchen is very hectic, yeah. It's very busy. I mean, it's just like a theatre show, no? Everyone is running backstage and
Everyone
like
is
getting
running,
ready for
but
the show.
everyone is running for a cause. And the best part or the worst part about our industry is that, you know, even if you are screaming behind a flap door, the moment you come out of that door, you're smiling. Yeah, and I'm sure this as an actor would also give you that little bit of an edge.
वही हमारे डायरेक्टर चाहते थे कि ये हम लोग दिखाए और ये हम लोग रियलाइज, मतलब जब हम लोग ट्रेनिंग ले रहे थे तो ये हम लोग समझ पाए कि ये ऐसी लाइफ होती है।
And that's where you possibly appreciate that industry also a little more.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, now while we were talking, I've cut the chilies. Nice. I've just cut it lengthwise. I'm not cutting it into tinier
Panveli
pieces.
mirchi.
Panveli mirchi. Okay, one thing to note here is whenever we are putting this in oil, any ingredient or any vegetable, the flame needs to be low.
Okay.
And the moment all of it goes in, and once you know that, okay, we are done, we are not repeating this process, we increase the flame. So that's like a basic thumb rule for making any bhajia or any bhaji or any fritters.
सिली क्वेश्चन, लेकिन जो पहली बार देख रहे हैं उनके लिए ये ऊपर से नहीं छोड़ना है, है ना?
ऊपर से नहीं छोड़ना, because क्यों? क्योंकि तेल आपके ऊपर ही आने वाला है। So we're done with the mirchi bhaji also, literally so.
Can I try this one?
The chili one? It's too hot. She's literally salivating.
But it's not hot, no? As you said, it's
Hot in
medium
terms of
spice.
the temperature.
Okay.
Not the
Acha,
spice levels,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Let's move on to the next ingredient, and that is potato. Your favorite.
Yes.
Batata bhaji. Okay.
So I'm going to cut it
Acha.
literally into juliennes, and then I'm going to dip it and throw it into this.
Batata khekda bhaji.
Batata khekda bhaji. Yeah. So
A new invention.
a new invention. Yeah. So as simple as taking potatoes and slicing it first, and then cutting it into juliennes. Mr. Sous Chef,
Yes, chef.
let's cut juliennes of potatoes.
Show your
Why
skills,
not?
Lalit. Come on.
How thick, how thin?
Ooh.
Not bad. Not bad, yeah. Not bad.
What will you rate? 1 to 10
Out of
मध्ये?
10? To this level, this scale, 7.
7.
है ना?
Not
Thank
bad.
you, chef.
Not bad, yeah. Okay, now I'll take it to the next level.
Yes, chef.
Okay,
Why not?
so what we need to do here is, we need to create these little clusters. So all these slices need to come together.
Okay.
Right? And we need to set them straight.
Oh.
Yeah? And then we are going to slice it furthermore. So here you go. So eventually what you get are these straws.
Nice.
Not bad? Okay, so we'll keep these aside. And this literally is going to get clustered together, and that's going to give you that kanda bhaji look.
Correct.
But batata style. So yeah, that's how you keep cutting.
Let's make this recipe famous.
Chalo.
And open a stall on Sinhagad in Pune to give competition to the khekda bhajis.
So in the kitchen, Lalit, on those training days of yours, what else was it? Was it just cutting, chopping, or did you go beyond?
No, actually almost everything. क्योंकि पहले हम लोग डिसाइड कर रहे थे कि मैं कौन से डिपार्टमेंट का शेफ रहूंगा. तो जैसे कि कॉन्टिनेंटल होता है, ओरिएंटल होता है, इंडियन होता है, तंदूर में भी होते हैं. तो हर डिपार्टमेंट में मैंने काम किया. फिर एंड में मुझे इंडियन डिपार्टमेंट दिया गया. फिर वहाँ पे मैं तड़का लगाना, फिर दाल ये करना,
Peeling onions, lots of onions.
करेक्ट. लेकिन वैसे उसके पहले मैंने सब डिपार्टमेंट में काम किया. मतलब जैसे
Nice.
पिज्जा बनाना,
अरे वाह.
उसका डो ये करना,
नीड करना. क्या बात है
तो
यार.
ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें की.
What
और
was your
shooting-
favorite part? Which?
Which section?
Indian.
Indian?
Yes.
And what is your favorite?
Eating wise, I love Southeast Asian.
Oh.
Stir fries, steams, and that's like my thing. But of course, nothing beats Indian food because of its basic vastness. Because in this lifetime, and I can promise and write it anywhere, we will not be able to taste the entire cuisine of this country. It's vast, it's huge. So
तो शेफ मैं मतलब प्राउडली ये कह सकता हूँ कि हमारी फिल्म में जो किचन दिखाया गया ना वो इतना ऑथेंटिक है कि मुझे नहीं लगता कि ऐसा इतनी ऑथेंटिसिटी से कोई भी किचन दिखाया गया होगा कभी भी. इसके पीछे और एक रीजन है कि हमारे साथ हमेशा एक कंसल्टेंट शेफ रहते थे.
अरे वाह.
अजीत कालबाग उनका नाम है. तो वो हमेशा रहते थे ताकि ये जो माइन्यूट रेफरेंसेस रहते थे, इनसाइड इंफॉर्मेशन और डिटेल्स रहते थे, वो हमें बताते थे. तो हमारे जो डायरेक्टर है वो उनके साथ कंसल्ट करते थे कि ये मुझे सीन यहाँ पे इस तरह से करना है, तो यहाँ पे हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं.
Nice. So this is done and ready.
Okay.
Now the first thing is to take, of course, these potato straws. You can call it juliennes, you can call it
Juliennes.
whatever. I'm not soaking this in water. I'm not removing the starch because I want that starch, right? Because that will also add to the crispness of this fritter. Now to this, I'm going to add in a ladle of this batter. Just ensure that you mix it every time you put it to use. Maybe a little more. That's it. You don't want it to be runny because you're not going to fry individual straws. Yeah, you're frying all of it together.
Okay.
So yeah, just mix all of this, bring it all together.
Are we going to make it spicier?
You want to?
Let's.
Chalo, add in.
Come on. Go for
Go
it.
all out.
Go for it.
Superb. Okay, now if you notice, I am again not using a fork or a spoon or anything. I'm just going all out and using my fingers because that's the best way to make a bhaji or bhajiyas.
So, do you feel the pressure to like cook everything right? अगर कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया तो ऐसा tension आता है क्या?
I have cooked for the who's who on the planet.
Okay.
From Barack Obama to Nicolas Sarkozy to Vladimir Putin to Mr. Amitabh Bachchan to, you can name them. And I've served more than 70-75 presidents and prime ministers. So initially, yes, there is that little bit of that jitter where you just want to get the basics right on paper. because we create like an Excel sheet to understand if they're allergic to something, their likes, dislikes. Once you get that correct, then it's kind of your creativity. Ki, Acha, chalo, let's take this and let's pair it with this because I think he's going to appreciate it. See, but most of the times what happens is now, especially for say somebody like say Shah Rukh Khan, you know what his likes and dislikes are. So even if you like wake him at 3 in the morning and say, Shah Rukh, what do you want to eat? He's going to say those 3-4 things only. And if you are working for him or with him, then you know he's going to ask for this. So just keep quiet and give it to him. Okay, can I fry this while we're talking?
Yes.
Okay.
तो ऐसा है कि अगर किसी को खाना बुरा लगे तो वो झट से बोल देता है और वो बात अंदर तक पहुंच जाती है किचन में.
And most of the times the front desk pushes the chef only at the table.
But the front desk people have to face the
Brunt
people
of it.
and all the
अगर
anger,
किसी
the
को
rage.
अच्छा लगे कुछ भी खाना तो वो ज्यादातर चीजें पहुंचती नहीं है जो शेफ जिसने बनाया उस तक.
Is it?
I'm echoing your thoughts.
बिल्कुल.
Because then the front desk takes all the credit.
Oh God,
So-
you're like demeaning
No,
my
I'm not,
job in the film. It's very
competing.
difficult to deal with people.
No.
You have to face them. Nobody will go to
I'm
the
not
chef and
competing
say,
with her, but I'm just saying कि असं होतं कि जो प्रेजेस होती है वो
वो easy
अंदर
भी
तक
नहीं
पहुंचती नहीं है. और यही मुझे लगता है कि रियल लाइफ में भी होता है. हमारी माँ जो इतने सालों से हमें रोज खाना बनाती है, सुबह उठ के उसे तय करना पड़ता है कि दोपहर में क्या बनाना है, रात को क्या बनाना है. रोज की ये बात होती है, रोज वो उतनी मेहनत लेती है, लेकिन हम लोग कितनी बार ऐसा होता है कि वो
appreciate
कर पाते हैं या
But
फिर वो
Nissim's character, you know, in the film,
Moms are in a thankless job and profession.
but his character in the film, no, he's very sweet actually. There's one very sweet scene where his mother is cooking poha, like a simple dish, so to say. But he just goes to her and
ये
says,
मतलब
it's
काम
like,
के लिए जाने में वो he is in hurry और जाते-जाते वो रुक जाता है और बोलता है कि आई पोहे
पोहे कब जाना?
अरे how cute, how nice.
तो मुझे लगता है ये बहुत जरूरी है ऐसी छोटी-छोटी चीजें.
Yeah, sometimes it's just important to stop and appreciate the things that are happening around us. And I think if they're bringing out so beautifully, this is something for you to watch out.
Yeah.
So here we have this very unusual
Wow.
potato fritter, literally like a roasty done and ready.
Yum.
Now serving wise, you know, this can actually become like a whole table center where you can actually reach out to your bhaji or you can just take it on a board and cut it. Yeah, later.
Why?
Why? You're not allowing us to eat anything.
I'll come to that. So I'm just taking this aside and let's move on to the next fritter, which is a combination of spring onions
Okay.
and palak.
Yes, chef.
So palak is washed, cleaned, dried and kept ready. Now I'm just snipping off the stems like so, and this can get knocked out. And this I'm going to shred into, so literally like this.
So is it going to be like a mixture of...
Like a mix of both. So it's like a palak and kanda bhaji, but with a little bit of a difference. The whole idea is to show you different kinds of bhajis or fritters. So I'm just taking like a ladle of this batter again. Like I said, it's a universal batter. The thickness, if you remember, I told you earlier, needs to be like so. Otherwise, with all these vegetables going in, it may just become watery. You remember? Sous chef?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes,
Sous chef?
Yes, chef.
Okay, so let's add in spring greens. Okay, and with this, I'm adding in spinach.
Palak.
Just ensure all of this comes together and you get a batter. Simple. Yeah, easy?
Yes.
Yeah.
So which are your favorite fritters or bhajiyas? Yours and then yours, both. I want to know. Like favorite, like if you like just want to have it, then which one?
I think onion only.
Kanda
But
bhaji?
now I haven't tasted these, so maybe one of these also might be my favorite. But till you allow me to eat this, I think onion.
Onion, kanda bhaji. And how about you?
मूंग भजी.
Moong dal bhaji.
मूंग दाल भजी.
Healthier option. त्यातल्या.
No.
Not really. Like they're equally good. I'm just leaving it in oil. Now there are 2-3 things that you can do. You can drop it in clusters, or you can even use like a appam patra
Okay.
and make like little nuggets of each, and then just keep rolling them.
Oh,
time to time.
how
Yeah,
creative.
You can just keep going all out.
Wow.
So what I'm doing is just dropping in like so. This is all anyway going to open up. but I'm just being a little careful. See? Do not add all of it at one go because there are chances that the oil may just come up and burn you. Okay, so maybe another 30-40 seconds and this should be done. So if you've visited Chinese restaurants, you find something called crackling spinach.
Right.
Similar,
Okay.
somewhat. So you just need to give this a little bit of a nudge.
Yes.
Just ensure that the oil is hot enough at this stage because you do not want it to become oily. So this is just perfect.
Wow.
Maybe another 10 seconds we should be done. So this is done and ready. Similarly, let's fry the next batch as well.
Yum. It's smelling also very nice.
You like it. I think it's soon going to become your
Favorite?
personal
Yes.
favorite.
Okay.
I'll definitely like.
Because see, something like palak, something like spring onion, can't go wrong, na? Kitna galat ja sakta hai. So tell me, Lalit, since you've done your training also, you've done a film now full-fledged, references between a chef and an actor? Do you find any?
Of course.
Okay.
Lots.
तो लॉट्स जैसे कि एक बात है शेफ, हम एक्टर्स स्क्रिप्ट के बाहर नहीं जा सकते. जो स्क्रिप्ट में लिखा हुआ है वही हमें परफॉर्म करना है. वैसे मुझे लगता है कि शेफ मेन्यू के बाहर नहीं जा सकते. जो मेन्यू में है वही उन्हें बनाना है. वो चाहे कितना भी उन्हें और आता हो और बहुत सारी चीजें वो बना सकते हो, लेकिन वो मेन्यू में जो है, जो ऑर्डर दिया गया है वही वो बनाना.
I agree. See, when you say this, there is of course something called a menu card, and there is something called a standard operating procedure. Like every hotel has it. So you have to now, if it says French fries, you're supposed to give French fries,
Correct.
right? But the moment you have someone special coming in who says, "नहीं मुझे menu मत दिखाओ, you make something." So that's where you take those creative liberties, and I'm sure that's where you bring your acting trait also in that, ना?
दूसरी एक बहुत कॉमन बात है शेफ और एक्टर के लाइफ में जो होता है कि पर्सनल लाइफ की धज्जियां उड़ जाती है. तो वो चीज बहुत कॉमन है कि उनके वर्किंग आवर्स, उनका काम इतना हेक्टिक होता है. उनके मतलब जैसे कि छुट्टियों के दिन भी शेफ लोगों को छुट्टी नहीं मिलती है क्योंकि उस दिन रेस्टोरेंट में ज्यादा भीड़ होती है या फिर ज्यादा रश होती है.
Occasions, festivals, high
संडे,
seasons,
सैटरडे.
Sundays.
तो ऐसे मौके पे घर वालों को आप नहीं बोल सकते कि हम लोग बाहर चलते हैं कहीं घूमने के लिए. एक्टर्स के लिए भी ऐसे ही कि हम लोगों को संडे, सैटरडे ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता है, या फिर दिवाली या फिर दशहरा ऐसे कुछ नहीं
In
होता है.
fact, that's when we are working more.
Yeah, even weekends, I mean, doing shows.
I agree.
But you know what? The kitchen is like a performance space. I mean, actually like a backstage.
Yeah.
Matlab, there's this rush inside, but then you have to go on stage and just be like.
I
okay,
agree.
So
You know, there's a lot of commotion behind the scenes. But the moment you're in front of the guest or you're in front of your consumer or a customer, you know,
Correct.
there's that smile that comes in.
और वो भी चीज है ना कि किचन में जो व्हाइट लाइट्स होती है हर जगह पे, तो आपको पता ही नहीं चलता कि बाहर शाम हो गई है, बाहर बारिश हो रही है, बाहर तूफान चल रहा है, कुछ भी पता नहीं चलता आपको. अंदर एक अलग लाइफ होती है.
So with this, the bhajias are ready. The fritters are literally
please,
ready.
can I taste this?
No.
Why?
So Mumbai Fritters are done and ready.
Yay.
And so is a film.
Yes.
When is it releasing?
17th June.
And you want to talk about what it has and what it is all about?
So medium spicy is about balancing out between relationships,
Love
career.
and family.
How nice.
Yeah, and it's a mixture of everything, and also it is like a tribute to the food industry, and we are very happy that we are here with you to celebrate our film.
चलो तो अभी खा सकते हैं.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I want that.
वेट हे इथे नाही खायचंय. म्हणजे तुम्ही ते इथे बनवलंय पण ते तुम्हाला इथे नाही खाता येणार आहे. त्याच्यासाठी काहीतरी आपण दुसरं प्लॅन केलंय.
आम्हाला कोणी खाऊ का
So मी हे घेऊन चालले. तुम्हाला खायचं असेल तर चला.
अरे यार, what a
शेफ इतनी मेहनत की
ठीक है.
तो अभी
तिकडे जाऊन खातो.
बाय शेफ.
Thank you, chef.
Thank
See
you, chef.
A pleasure having you. Now that they've decided that they are hopping on to the next studio in today's special on Rajshri Marathi, I'm here to continue with all the cleaning, all these little bits, and I'm going to come back very soon with 2 other friends of mine, also from Medium Spicy. This is me, the Bombay Chef Varun, and I'm signing off. Bye for now.